everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Hey, what it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ, and today we back in the confessional, man. Yeah, we right in front of the trusty 96 Camaro RS, the V4 killer. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get this bad baby up and running. We're not gonna do it today because it's too cold. Like you see, I'm out in the garage. I got my whole winter get up on because it's cold. But I gotta give y'all some good game. Let me straighten up my camera. My shit kinda crooked. But anyway. Check this out, man. Today we in the confessional because we got to bring Tall Guy in, man. Tall Guy is starting a trucking company, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I used to drive trucks, so I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of insight of what it is to drive a truck, and if Tall Guy is equipped to drive trucks. Okay, let me tell y'all. First of all, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Like this video if you love or hate Tall Guy. If you want to see Tall Guy win, like this video, because I want you to understand that if Tall Guy wins, you could win. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe in yourself. You got to take the initiative to start business and get jumping yourself. Okay, so let me tell y'all about the people who think Tall Guy is gonna fail. Okay, I'm gonna say Tall Guy is gonna succeed because the trucking industry is not that hard. And you wanna know how easy it is? The trucking industry is so easy that a woman with nails can do it. And if you don't believe me, watch TikTok. There are more women truck drivers than you think. And they are beautiful. And they dress beautiful. They have their nails done, their hair done. So if you think that Tall Guy, who doesn't seem like a too sensitive, too clean type of guy, can't do something that a woman who we know women love to take care of themselves. So if you see a woman trucker, you best believe her shit smell good. You know what I'm saying? So I believe he can do that with no problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be sexist or anything. I'm just putting in the obvious, you know, because I see TikTok and I see all these women trucker drivers that's now coming up. And these are big women. We ain't talking about no 6 foot, 350 pound woman. We talking about 5'5", you know, 150. You know, these ain't big women. These ain't that's pretty thick. 5'5", 150, that's pretty thick. But you get what I'm saying. So Tall Guy fits the description as, you know, just being a man. You fit the description. Shout out to all the lady truckers out there. No, I just had to use y'all as an example because, you know, shout out to y'all. Y'all doing y'all thing. But I just don't want people to down people just because they think it's too hard of a job or somebody can't be qualified because they're a man or a woman. No, you can be qualified if you're a woman who loves to dress up nice. You can do this, trust me. I've seen it. Look at TikTok. Anyway, I digress. So myself being a truck driver, I drove trucks for a few years coming out of prison. I worked for Ready Ice, and we delivered ice all over the state of Oklahoma. So I know Oklahoma back roads and front roads, okay? Also, one thing that as a truck driver, you must always be aware, okay? So your awareness must start from beginning of your shift to the end of your shift. And I tell you why, because before you even get on the road, you have to inspect your truck. So when people tell you, oh, your truck gonna break down, that shit happens. But you, as a truck driver, know to check your brake lines, your brakes, your air pressure, you check underneath to make sure it's stuff under there that comes open and loose and stuff for different, so you can move trailers, so you can take the tops off, so you can do all this. You got to check all that. You have to check every bolt. You have to make sure your thread is right for every tire. You have to make sure the air pressure is right for every tire. You have to make sure you have no cracks in your rims, no cracks in in any axles. You have to check every brake line from the top to from the front to the back. You have to check your brake line. You understand what I'm saying? You have to do all this prior to departure. Okay. When you check your hood, I'm talking about you checking your hood. You got to name off parts. You got to name. This is why I say Tall Guy will succeed, because if you go into take your truck driver test, you have to be able to label and name all these parts that you're pointing out when you're doing a walkthrough. So it's not like a car driver test where you just take your car. All you have to do is have no cracked windshield, all your lights work, and you can drive, right? That's all you need for a car driving test. But for a truck driving test, you actually have to have the knowledge, skills, and abilities to fix your own truck or diagnose the problem of your truck before something happens. You have to be able to diagnose the problem with your truck. And that is very important because, of course, as we've seen in Colorado, many lives is at stake when someone who doesn't know what they're doing gets behind the wheel. So, Tall Guy, yes, you don't know what you're doing right now, and I see that you're about to go on your first run, or you already went on your first run. And I'm actually gonna go watch that video in just a minute, but I just wanted to let you know that, man, you ain't gonna figure it out on your first run. Let me tell you something. You ain't gonna figure everything out on your first run. So one of the biggest obstacles that I never knew I did know while I was driving a truck, but it took me learning and driving to actually find out how this actually works, right? So let's put it like this. In a truck, in an 18-wheeler, you drive manual. So you have pretty much like 9 gears. You have, or you have like 12 gears. You have 6 on the bottom, 6 on the top, or some shit like that. Whatever the case may be. 10 gears. All right, so when you go to one low and you are, put it like this. All right, let's start back. All right, so if you driving stick in a car, when you have to take off, you gotta like ease off the gas, or ease off the brake and ease onto the gas, or ease off the clutch and ease onto the gas. You know how you do that? You gotta barely do it, and if you get it just right, you can take off smoothly, right? You can do that in a car. You don't necessarily have to do that in an 18-wheeler. And this is good because, say like this, one time I was on a hill in out by the lake. I was on a hill, so it's only 2 lanes. There's one way going this way and one way going that way. And I gotta turn and go up a hill. Well, I turned and I stalled because I took off in 2nd gear. And you know, that's just from my teacher. He just telling me, take off in 2nd gear, take off in 2nd gear. And I'm like, you know, whatever, just doing it. And then I get stalled out on the hill. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? And it's a car behind me. Now I'm straight on the hill and it's a car behind me. And I'm like, damn, I'm trying to get it. And I'm feeling my truck roll back, so I gotta stop. I'm scared as shit. I think I'm about to wreck this car. I'm about to lose my job, everything. So the guy that I was with that was training me, this is why I say that this is why you need people with you, that you need to ride with somebody for at least a year with a CDL so you can get these real life experience, right? So he told me to start in 2nd gear for a reason. He knew my truck was gonna stall on that hill, but he wanted to give me a life lesson in trucking. So when you're on a hill, you don't have to ease off the gas and the clutch like you do with a regular car. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, okay? So all you have to do is put it in 1st gear. You put it in one low, it's gonna take off by itself. It's gonna drive itself up that hill. It's gonna go get up to a speed where you can get it into 2nd gear and it's gonna push it faster. So when I say you need real life experience to understand what trucking is, you actually need somebody there to be like, because the book does not say that. The book does not say because they don't want to teach you bad practices. That's the thing. The book or school will not teach, because it is a bad practice. I'm gonna be honest. It's not safe, but they put it there for your safety and your responsibility to make it work. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Tall guy, you need about a year of experience with a CDL driver riding next to you before I say you go on the road by yourself. Unless you've already previously driven box trucks or some type of truck on your own, you may be able to get by in 6 months. But I say a year of, ride with a licensed and experienced CDL driver will be the best for you and your company to prosper. And everybody, I tell you, everybody, if you want to drive a truck and own your own truck and own your own company, man, go for it. Get your credit right. If you need assistance, getting your credit right. If you need, man, just send me an email. I will give you the best information to get your credit started, and you can get it. Once you get your credit started, that's all you need to build your credit. You need to start fixing your credit. You don't fix your credit overnight. You start fixing your credit. So if you need to start fixing your credit, shoot me an email and I'll hook you up, okay? Everyday people, thank you guys for watching. I want to make sure all you guys succeed in life and succeed in your trucking business. And if you need some assistance, shoot me an email. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. Holla at you. Peace.